Now, I want y'all to understand something. Dog, we got to the point where we remixed the original song to say, you doing them too. Now, I want y'all to understand something, fam. The gynecologist office is booming right now. Booming. Because it's like this. And the only reason like this exists in the first place is simply because we got like this going on. Now, for Valentine's Day, this is what we got the males out here doing. This is what they doing, right? So that eliminates a lot of males that these women could be with, right? Because they're interested in other males. So she practically forced into uffing him too, because there's not a lot of masculine energy going around. Or take into consideration that you have males that join the army. A lot of niggas is out here gang banging. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, it's just a lot of crimes done by more men than it is women. Allegedly, right? When you add all of these factors into display, right? It's just no way that there is enough straight men out here for the amount of women that are looking to be in a relationship. It's just not happening, right? So you can look all over the world, right? And then you got this shit going on.
Do you ladies feel like women are seriously ready for emotionally intelligent men?
Okay, let's talk about what emotional intelligence comes with before we even get into this conversation, okay? We're talking about you wanting a man who is tolerant.
Now you heard what she said, tolerance, not toxic. A lot of you women get it confused. That doesn't mean we need to tolerate toxicity. Understand that.
Who regulates his emotions, who also knows how to manage your emotions. But you're also talking about a man who knows how to navigate his sensitivities and everything else when it comes to that. But you have to consider that an emotionally intelligent man is good at cutting people off when he sees that your sensitivities bring too much reactivity. Ooh, when he sees...
Exactly. AKA, you don't know how to fucking control your emotions, right? And you think therapy is not good. Let's continue.
That you cannot regulate your emotions.
Most people cannot regulate their emotions because they weren't taught to. They don't know how to. They didn't even know that they could even regulate their emotions. You understand what I'm saying? A person that cannot control themselves is all over the place, right? And if you all over the place, what tends to happen? Just like a cat jumping everywhere in your fucking house. Shit gonna start falling over, breaking up. So you're not finna come over here destroying my shit because you don't have your shit together or don't know how to control yourself. You know what I'm saying? You'll sabotage everything a motherfucker got going on because you can't control your emotions. So, for instance, in the black community, yoga is not popular. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what yoga does is, if you do your research, if you follow specific people, if you're curious about shit, you would find shit out. Yoga releases energy in specific places of the body, right? Now, when niggas, they lay down and they wake up, they got that extra stretch in their leg, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't do yoga and stretch their body out. You understand what I'm saying? So there's specific points in the body that are filled with trauma, is filled with stress. You know what I'm saying? You can carry stress in your body. I'm sure y'all know that. This is why people get massage therapy and all type of shit, right? So you not being able to regulate your emotions builds up stress within your body. You can physically see that shit before a person even approaches you, right? You understand what I'm saying? So what the fuck you look like approaching me with all this goddamn stress? The problem is every time you get a motherfucking urge, you ready to surge. Listen, understand this, fam. You can take your anger out on listen, you can go for a walk to control your anger or your emotions. You can fucking, you know what I'm saying, go do anything. Play the video game. You can go punch on a punching bag. You know what I'm saying? You can exercise. You can jump rope. You can sing a song. You can play different music. There are a lot of different ways to be healthy when choosing to, you know, express your emotions, so to speak, right? And that don't mean throw on a motherfucking toxic song because I said you can play music. I'm talking about music that clear your mind. Don't go throwing on no toxic music that's relevant to your situation like, oh, I'm gonna leave my baby daddy, all that other shit, dog. Just because you feeling like that in a moment, fam, that's a fucking moment. So you don't have to always fucking take it out on another person is my thing. You know what I'm saying? That just shows that you have a problem with your goddamn self, right? So what I'm getting at is this. You need to start looking at other ways of expressing your emotions rather than what the fuck Cardi B is saying. That's what all I'm saying. All this Ice Spice shit, like, dog, that shit ain't getting you nowhere. You still fucking single.
He sees that you have a low tolerance. This type of man that you...
Now listen, man. For all y'all listening, if you don't have emotional intelligence, if you don't know how to regulate your emotions, if you don't have control over your emotions, fam, you can hang that shit up, dog. Hang it the fuck up. Most people don't know how to regulate their emotions because that's not popular. It's not cool, and they don't value mental health. Because today, being toxic is goals. Being the craziest person you can be is goals. You understand what I'm saying? Regulating your emotions? What? Mental health? What? Throw it in a trash can. Waste management. They don't... It's not something that they're willing to participate in. You know what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying? These things, when you start talking about mental health, you lose a lot of people because they don't value these type of things. Like I said, they don't think going to get therapy is important because they don't feel like nothing is wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? They feel like every time they get in a relationship, somebody else is the fucking problem and they need fixing. No, bitch, you need fixing.
We're asking for is a man who will walk you out the door in a heartbeat if he feels like you are disrupting his peace.
And you know something? A lot of these women are not looking for these type of men until they get older and washed up.
Did I divorce my husband? I divorced my husband because I was making a certain amount of money. I divorced my husband because I thought I didn't need him anymore. I divorced my husband because I had this senior position at work and thought I held the same position at home. I divorced my husband because I thought I was better than him because I had my degree now. I divorced my husband because I thought a successful marriage meant I was here and he was down here. That is not success. That's fucking sickness. I found myself divorced and out there looking for love in all the wrong places. Fucking this one and that one and that one and that one and this one and that one. And my body count going up and my value going down. I'm just going to call it like a TI is. All the while, my husband had found somebody else building a relationship and building a life with them. I should have stayed married to my husband.